Hello everyone and welcome back to this brand new video. So for today I have a Honden deck for all of you, and yes, we are still brewing around Historic Anthology 3. So if you've been a fan of this channel for a while, you know how much I love playing control, and this is obviously a control deck. So we're trying to get to the long game using cards like Teferi, Deafening Clarion, Shatter the Sky, and Narsset. And then when we do get to the long game, we use our Dance of the Manse to reanimate all of the enchantments that are in our graveyards, and these enchantments are of course the Hondens, meaning Honden of Infinite Rage, Honden of Cleansing Fire, Honden of Seeing Winds, Honden of Life's Web, and my favorite Honden of Night's Reach. Alright, so the main thing I want you to know is that we are trying to get all of the enchantments to our graveyard using cards like Charter Course, using Cathartic Reunion, and using Narsset. However, planning on hardcasting them is not the worst idea possible, especially that this can pick off a bunch of small creatures at the early game. But how do we ensure that we can cast things for black mana? We use Fires of Invention, and yes, I know the controversy behind this card and how many people hate it, but we're playing it in jank, and I think that earns me the pass of playing Fires of Invention. So that's going to be pretty much it for the DeckTech. I'm going to leave the deck in the description down below, and without further ado, let's get into our games. So going into game 1 of Honden Control, I'm very excited to see how this deck is going to perform, and what I really like about the Honden of Infinite Rage and the Honden of Cleansing Fire is that you can always hardcast them, and hardcasting them fixes a lot of the problems that we have with the others, meaning the the black one and the green one, because we can't cast them even if you do have them in hand. Do I want the Cathartic just yet? I don't think so. I want more information about what my opponent is playing and what I am doing, because hardcasting this next turn is not the worst option, honestly. And if we do not hit our land drop, I might just Cathartic to make sure that we do, and we have a Shatter on turn 4. Otherwise, I just might consider stalling for a bit. Thalia would be very annoying to deal with, honestly, especially because she delays us for a full turn. If no Thalia hits the field, I think we should be fine. So opponent attacks us for 1. Kitesail would also be annoying. Alright, so none of the cards that I'm afraid of from, and I think we should be fine with this. I mean, it's not the best position, but I mean, we're gonna have this enter tapped, and we're gonna discard with Cathartic Reunion. We're gonna discard the Honden of Life's Web and the Honden of Cleansing Fire. I don't think we need them just yet, just to make sure that we hit our land drops, because we do need to hit that Shatter next turn. Alright, so we do have the mana for Shatter next turn. Probably gonna shock in the Sacred Foundry and just Shatter the Sky that turn. We're gonna be taking 5. This is no joke. 5 damage is very annoying. So hopefully, alright, so opponent's not even playing humans. I think I did not see this, and this is probably named, I thought this was unclaimed. So opponent is probably playing pirates, and I'm very sorry opponent, but all of your board is gonna go boom boom. Shatter the Sky. More like shatter my opponent's dreams. Next turn we can go with Narsset, minus blow up this, and that's gonna be very annoying for our opponent to deal with. So we're just gonna play Narsset, we're gonna minus, play the discard the Hondens, blow up the Dire Fleet Captain. Sorry opponent, but I mean, I'm trying to play jank, and you killing me does not exactly help me play jank. Yes, Narsset, all that talk about dragons is very important currently. I really like Narsset as a planeswalker, honestly. Just the ability to loot and kill something the turn it enters is super good. So opponent did not concede yet, meaning that our opponent actually, I thought our opponent is just excited to see what my deck does. Opponent is just going to kill our Narsset. Opponent, how dare you kill our Narsset and then take our other Narsset from our hands? That is what I call rude. That was very rude, opponent. Yes, we do need some time alone, Narsset. I think Narsset just broke up with me. He told me that we need some time alone. And like, I don't know how to take this, honestly. I'm sorry this had to happen while I was on stream, but like, this is not easy to take, like at this stage. After all she did for me, after all the years we've spent together, Narsset just tells me that we need some time alone. I mean, I probably thank all of you for being here with me in this hard time, and I just want to remind you to sub, because your sub is gonna mean a lot to me at this stage, especially with Narsset leaving me. Teferi off the top would be good. That's not a Teferi deck. Please give us a Teferi. I need to bounce that Kitesail. That's not a Teferi, but I think the Honden of Seeing Winds is our best way to get to Teferi. Are we just dead next turn? We're gonna take 3, and then 2. That's 3 and then 4. That's 7. We're not dead just yet. And I think I just don't want this, honestly, at this stage. We're just gonna cast the blue Honden because it's gonna give us an extra card, and we can just ping this for 2, kill the kite sail, play narsset, gain some life. I believe in the powers of this deck. Please don't top deck something with haste. Alright, he does not. One has a cool pirates deck, honestly. I'm very sorry that you had to run into a control deck when you're playing against... when you're playing a creature strategy. What could our opponent search with this card? What could you get, opponent? What is like something I'm really afraid of at this stage? Actually, yes, I'm very afraid of this at this stage. We're gonna kill the kite sail. And I honestly don't know if you can survive at this stage. This is not how we survive, do we? I think we're just dead to a haste creature. And yeah, this is probably a game we're going to lose. This is probably a game we're going to lose, everyone. Deafening Clarion, that does not even save us. But, I mean, what can we do? Narsset is gonna... Do we just narsset plus? Actually, I think we can narsset plus. I didn't play a land if I'm not wrong. Please. Alright, so I did not play a land. So you can just plus the narsset, make any color of mana, gain 2 life. After we gain 2 life, we go with the Deafening Clarion, we board wipe, and we might actually come back to this game. We might actually just be back. Alright, so opponent can maximum deal 3 damage if he sacrifices his treasure. I don't think he should because it's not gonna make a difference. And we are definitely back into this game. Opponent has gonna have his captain killed next turn. And I don't know what our opponent can top deck to kill us, but I believe in the powers of me having bad luck and opponent drawing exactly what he needs. So the blue shine is something I'm actually worried about currently because it can mill us out if the game takes a while. So that was a good turn. Our opponent scoops it up. So with that, let's go into game number 2. So going into game number 2 of Honden Control, I'm very excited to see how this deck is going to perform, especially after that last game. It was so fun, and just figuring out that I could just live using narsset was super fun to do, especially because I thought, no, it's over, and all of that. Alright, so opponent has a bolas avatar, meaning that he is probably... Alright, so I was going to say he's playing some discard kind of strategy. He's playing even worse, he's playing Obosh. Alright, so please don't be mono red Obosh, please be mono black Obosh, because like mono red, he's not even playing red or black. Alright, so, I mean, yes, Gilded Boost with Obosh is super good because now it deals 0 instead of dealing 0. We're just going to play our Cathartic Reunion, discard our Honden and our Honden. That way we kind of try to dig for our land drops. I do want to hit my land drops, obviously. Fires is not the best draw, especially that I wanted another land. But maybe we just top deck it and then we're just lucky. Hopefully we are. Assuming that we do draw our land, we have a Fires of Invention and a narsset. That's a super good turn. Let's just draw a white source, maybe an untapped white source. Have our opponent play another thing, Deafening Clarion, and then untap. Fires narsset, discard. Alright, so opponent does not do any of what I wanted him to do. Opponent, that's very rude of you. And you do not even attack with the goose. That's a very, very rude thing to do. Alright. Opponent does not even pause. So Chart the Course kind of helps us hit our land drop. So please. And yes, we do hit our land drop. I don't think we want another Fires. We're just going to discard that. And we're just going to play our Steam Vent Stab, minimizing any amount of damage that we might take. Next turn we might just play Fires. Then Deafening Clarion, get rid of the 1/1 that enables his Lovestruck Beast to attack. That should be enough to slow him down. And then next turn we can just take over the game with narsset or with just a bunch of Hondens. I mean, it's not always impossible to take over the game with the Hondens. And opponent, I don't know what you're playing honestly, but this looks like a cool deck, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, so opponent plays a land, plays his Lovestruck Beast. Is that what your turn is going to be, opponent? I mean, I was afraid of Questing Beast, but opponent tapped his food and lost it, so I'm not afraid of Questing Beast anymore. Opponent is seriously considering what to do. Legion Warboss is obviously way better to deal with than the Questing Beast, so I'm just going to take care of that. We're gonna play our Fires of Invention, and then play our Deafening Clarion. And yes, we are going to give our creatures lifelink because you know my creatures won't lifelink. Alright, so next turn we can just drop off that narsset, get rid of that Fires that's not going to do anything. kill off anything for 4. Opponent, what could you play for 4? I don't know. I think my opponent probably is going to play his Questing Beast. Not his Questing Beast, I mean his Lovestruck Beast. Let's see. Opponent, what are you doing? Why are you reading my fires, opponent? Opponent, you do not want... Why are you reading my lands as well? Opponent, if you're playing land destruction, I'm going to find wherever you live. Why is everyone playing land destruction against me? Can we like please understand? Can we like please, I mean, discuss why does everyone play land destruction against me? Like, is there like a thing where everyone agrees, oh, Chromium hates land destruction, let's all play land destruction against him? We're just going to discard our Honden of Life's Web because we have no way of casting it. We're just going to blow up that Rune Blaster, and then we're just going to play the Honden of Infiltrate. And now just start pinging him for 1 every turn, because you know, pinging someone for 1 every turn is super scary. I'm assuming one of my lands is going to be dealt with again. That's why, I mean, narsset can be the only way for us to draw into one. Him having another one of these boys is not going to be fun for us because it just kills our land, kills our narsset. We have no other way to loot. If he has any other way to kill our lands, I would be more fine with it. And Bone Crusher Giant is not the worst thing, obviously, because we get to keep our lands. Something that we need to play the game, opponent, yes? You do not touch things that people need to play the game. Although, like Mono-Red, to be fair, just touches your life total and that kills you. But still, they do it in a respectable manner by attacking you and not touching your lands. We're gonna keep that land in our hand, I don't know just yet. Let's just narsset for now. Narsset, discard the Fires of Invention, deal with that Brutal Spellbreaker. Dance of the Manse is good, but I don't think we can do anything with it just yet. I mean, we can do it for 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do it for 3, and that's not gonna get us anything decent. I mean, next turn, if our narsset survives, we can do it for 4, and if we draw land, we can do it for exactly 5, meaning that we get our Honden of Life's Web and our Honden of Cleansing Fire, and that could get us back into this game, hopefully. Opponent, please. Alright, Legion Warboss is annoying, but it's not the worst, because it still keeps the option of just throwing the... Yes, you must change your ways, opponent. Stop playing land destruction. Listen to narsset, and yes, we do draw our land. Opponent, I'm sorry, but we're gonna meet what Dance of the Manse does with obviously I don't want the alternate cost. You're gonna see what Dance of the Manse can do with a bunch of Hondens in the graveyard, and this is a revenge for anyone that hates land destruction. And then we're just going to get our fires. I mean, just having a bunch of fires is never a bad thing. I could have gotten this, but I mean, we have already another one on the field. And assuming our opponent can deal with one of the fires, he's gonna have to deal with the other one and the other one, meaning that opponent, my fires is gonna be untouchable. And feel free to blow up all of my lands, opponent, because my deck is here to stay. Do whatever you want, nothing is gonna get you back into this game. Is there like something I'm not seeing that could get him back into this game? I don't think so. Legion Warboss is gonna go and kill our narsset, probably. Yes, this token is gonna kill it, and then Warboss is gonna go to our face. But we have enough to chump block at this stage, and we're gonna probably kill off the Legion Warboss. We're gonna gain 6 life. That's no joke. That's literally no joke. 6 life out of nowhere, especially when opponent is playing aggro, is gonna be so backbreaking for him. And we sadly draw a land. I mean, I'm not gonna show my opponent that I have a land. They're just not gonna do anything, and we're just going to pass. Opponent, how does playing land destruction feel? Remind me. Doesn't this feel better, opponent? Just gaining some life, creating some tokens, dealing some damage. I do believe that that feels better than killing off someone's lands. If Llanowar Elves is so scary at this stage in the game, we're probably going to kill it anyways, but opponent, watch out. Alright, yes, we are definitely going to kill it now that Clifftop Beast is on the field. We're going to double block this token, and then we're going to block the Obosh. Hopefully opponent is not playing any way to give Obosh trample. If he is, I don't think we're dead anyways. Why can't I not block anything? Is there something I'm missing? Or is it just my connection? Alright, yeah, we can block. I think we're just a lag or something. What am I missing? Why am I not able to block? Can we please block game? Thank you. Alright, so we double block the goblin token just to kill it. I mean, we are going to get back these tokens next turn anyways. And opponent doesn't have any ways to give, to give Obosh trample just yet. Hopefully he doesn't have it in the deck. And we're just going to gain 6 life once again, make 3 tokens. Life does feel good when you're playing Jank. And we can just now make him discard, although I don't think that's gonna be... I mean, the discard part is not gonna do anything, but the part where I can gain more life right now and then make more tokens and then deal more damage is gonna be a huge difference. So opponent, show me what you can do. So opponent uses Lovestruck Beast to make a 1/1. Opponent attacks with both. We're just going to chump both, honestly, at this stage. And yes, blocking, it has to be a chore every single time. Yes, oh Dak, yes, thank you. Alright, so our blocks are done, our blocks are declared. Opponent, if you don't play whatever you have in hand, you're just going to lose it. Okay, that's actually not something that I expected. The ability of creature or land, that's not a mana ability, you can draw a card. Alright, I don't think that's going to do anything against us. And opponent, yes, discard all of your hand. All of it. Alright, so that takes care of the Lovestruck Beast. We have a bunch of tokens, we're gonna draw a card. And I think that's enough for us to pass. This deck is super fun. Super fun. If only we had the blue Honden to kind of draw cards, that would have felt way better, but we sadly do not. We can kill off Obosh next turn. Although that does leave us vulnerable, and opponent does not want to see any of this anymore, and he concedes. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will leave the deck description and I will leave the deck in the description down below, so don't worry about it if you want to play it. If you did enjoy this video, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.